Okay, guys, let's take a look at treating flu and cold symptoms. Actually, there's no cure for a cold or a flu virus, but you can treat your symptoms while your body fights off the virus. Ways to ease flu and cold symptoms. One of the first major things you want to do is stay home and rest, especially while you have a fever. That's one of the ways to ease flu and cold symptoms. How about stop smoking and avoid secondhand smoke, which can make cold symptoms worse. Drink plenty of fluids like water, clear soup, and unsweetened fruit juices. Fruits help loosen mucus and keep you hydrated when you have a fever. A fever can dry up your body's fluids, which can lead to dehydration. Another thing you can do to ease the flu and cold symptoms is not to drink alcohol. Alcohol is one of the major causes of the increased mucus with flus and colds. So you need to avoid alcohol. Gargle with warm water and put some salt in it. So it says here, gargle with warm salt water a few times a day to relieve a sore throat. Throat sprays and lozenges may also help relieve throat pain.
Yes, they do.
So you have some remedies there to assist. Use salt water, saline nose drops, a neti pot, or other nasal irrigation method to help loosen mucus and moisten the skin in your nose, which is so important. To moisten the skin in your nose. And this what the fuck? This helps in loosening up the skin in your nose. So let's look at another one. Another way to prevent and or ease flu and cold symptoms is to eat healthy foods. Eating healthy foods is not only a way to ease cold and flu symptoms and or preventing it, but it's also a good way of preventing a lot of other illnesses and ailments, including headaches, overweight, tired, and psychiatric problems, man-made psychiatric problems from medication. There are certain foods that mess with a person's psyche. Like sugar, for example. It has a whole bunch of molecules and different substances in it that causes issues. So does salt. Natural salt, any kind of salt. Salt actually cuts into its host. So imagine sprinkling a lot of salt on your foods, and then you end up having high blood pressure and all types of other ailments. So another way to prevent catching the flu and or a cold is to limit alcohol use. Is to limit it. Another way is to don't touch your face. Germs can enter your nose, eyes, mouth from your hands. Yes, they can. Just like anything else. It is so easy. So you have to drink a lot of fluids, get enough sleep. Cover your sneezes and coughs. I see that a lot. A lot of people cough into the air. It's very contaminated. It's very inconsiderate because they're actually spreading their germs to be recycled. Sometimes I slip up because it's an accident. But what about somebody who's conscientious? When I'm conscientious, I gotta realize, like, I don't want to make other people sick. And some people just don't care. They sneeze and cough into the air. They have to take in consideration spreading germs and diseases. The flu and colds can spread as quick as any other disease. Measles, mumps, STDs, AIDS, HIV. All of these diseases are fatal, no matter how small or how large they are. They all have an effect on the human body, and it can kill you. Or it can kill me. So it's not just about killing you, it's about killing us. And how do you prevent germs and diseases? You take healthy measures to prevent them. I'm sorry, but you have a cold virus. And antibiotics cannot treat viruses. Yes, every time we get sick, we went to the doctor, we want antibiotics. We want to be loaded with drugs because we're used to it. And sometimes the natural cure is right there. The cure is in foods. The cure is in exercising. The cure is in mental health. Because some people create mental health issues upon themselves and others, especially their family members. If you're, like, for example, if you're an adult and you're doing and saying things that's inappropriate, it would cause what? A problem. It would cause a virus. And the next thing you know, your whole family is acting like a bunch of clowns. So, just like antibiotics, you cannot treat a virus with antibiotics, nor can you treat stupidity. Unless you retrain yourself, retrain your mind, retrain your body, and probably go to church and truly worship the God that you claim to worship. So you look at these different things that can affect you in catching different type of viruses. It's not only a virus of a flu and a cold, but you can catch the virus of ignorance. And do you know that stress, when someone gets stressed out, their immune system breaks down? That's why ignorance and vulgar language and vulgar violent behavior is unacceptable, because it causes people to get the flu and colds. Did you guys know that? See, Malika is a multicultural, multi-study scientist, medical amateur examiner. Over 38 years of experience. And that's longer than some people been alive. But anyway, guys, there are many ways in treating the flu and cold symptoms. And this has happened to be one in particular, and the one that I added about stress and what you feed your mind, your body, your soul, and your community is very important. If you feed it trash, that's what it would be. Trash. If you feed it good stuff, it can develop into good stuff. Yes, indeed. So you got to treat your body good and treat other people's bodies good. Treat your mind good. Treat your community good. That's the way it's supposed to be. Yes, indeed. Let's turn the camera around to give my beautiful greetings. Yes, this is your girl Malika. Who else could it be? Huh? Yeah. Treating flu and cold symptoms.